Hey guys, welcome to Lone Tree Milsim. My name is Scott and today I'm going to be showing you a how to make video on how to make our Lone Tree Milsim custom mesh mask. There's probably other variants out there, but this is one that we've come up with, and a few of you guys have requested this by seeing it in our loadout videos. This is what we run, this is what a couple of our guys run in our squad, and it just proves very effective, and it is very low profile and stays out of the way compared to the standard mesh mask. Side note, it only works with a helmet. As you can see here, it is attached to the chin strap. This allows it to be clipped on easily, just clip it on and clip it off, so in game. The reason why we came up with this is because the standard mesh mask we felt that was just far too bulky, made it hard to see, to look down, and it just felt like it got in the way. End of games, you always felt like taking it off, and like for me, I ran a helmet. It made it too bulky to run with a helmet, and so I'd have to take the helmet off to get the mesh mask off. And it's nice having this on your chin strap so you can just detach it so you can be ready to go to talk or stuff like that. Some of you guys are used to running this, good for you, but this doesn't work for most of our guys, so we decided to come up with a modified way of keeping our face and our teeth protected, which I think is very important in the airsoft field. But I'm going to show you guys how to make it and how it's to be done. It's fairly simple. I will say that you may mess up your first one that you do, because we botched our first try. But I'll go over it. Hopefully this will work well. This seems to be a different wire than the one that I have on here. But if you need, the first things that you need obviously is the mesh mask. You can pick these up anywhere online, anywhere that sells airsoft stuff pretty much. They're fairly cheap, 15 bucks around. So you want to get one of those. It doesn't matter what color, get whatever color you usually play with. So you need that. And you're going to need some heavy duty scissors. These ones here can cut through the strong wire, and you're going to want to look for these. Standard kitchen scissors will just absolutely get destroyed, so don't go with one of those, get one of these. You can look in Walmart and they should sell it. Also, you'll need a glue gun and some glue sticks as well. This will help get the material to stay on there. So get one of those and you'll be all set. That's all you need. So, alrighty, well, let's get right into the video on how to make it. Alright, gonna get started on how to make your custom Lone Tree mesh mask. What I would recommend first is taking this to a mirror, putting it on your face, and getting an idea of where you want it to cover. Ideally, you want it to go underneath the nose and just down to the chin, which you'll use by the bottom part. So in and around here, and then you'll want to see how wide you want to get it. It's not going to be too big, and you can kind of see by reference here how big it's going to be in comparison. Let's get underway. First, you're going to want to get your scissors. You're going to start by cutting down from the bottom, because what we're going to do is we're going to keep this bottom material. This is going to stay attached. The rest is all going to come off eventually, but we're going to keep the bottom. Go a little bit with the slope, and then I would go straight up. So I'm going to go, let's see, we'll try right here. So now you have the basics of your mesh mask. You do not want to use it like this, as these top parts here are very sharp and they will most likely destroy your face. So now that's done, you're going to want to start taking off the rest of the material on the top so that you can then use it to stretch it around and hot glue it to the edges of this so that your face will be protected with that. Okay? Alright, so what I did here is I took this mesh mask and I stuck it in the oven at 240 degrees for about 5 minutes, and this allowed it to melt all the glue that was holding it to the edge. Otherwise you guys will probably really struggle to get it off, so I would go do that. Make sure when you do take it out, it is very hot, so be careful, use some gloves or something like that. So that's what I did to get the glue off. Now the next part is we're going to try and get some of this onto the edges of this. Now you're not going to use all of this material, but try and use a little bit, so if you mess up that batch you can always just use up this next spot. And you're going to want it tight. You're going to want it to go down here. You're going to want to be kind of tight around the corners, and so that it doesn't all fray out and loose and stuff like that. So I'm going to cut. Actually, I'm going to see if I can just peel this right off. Actually, that's better. Alright, so you're just going to want to peel it off like so. Glue's still a little warm. Try not to let it get stuck back together like this. I don't want that. So once that's done, there we go. It's a little bit smaller than the one I made for myself, but there's the same concepts there. Alright, now we're on to the glue gun. This is where it's going to make it permanent. You're going to want to fold out one side. And what's nice with the wire is it's going to go between this. Move this out of the way. You can throw that away if you want, or just use it. Keep the scraps until you want to make another mask or something like that. Make sure you got glue in there. You probably need another stick. Just slide right back. Okay. So you're gonna want to, let's see if I'm still in the camera. Okay. So you're gonna want to line the glue on the inside. Let's see how that looks. You're gonna want to line the glue all along the inside. Slowly squeeze it in there. Get it up right along the wire and along the material. Do both sides if you can. Helps a bunch. And squeeze and fold it down. Okay, like so. Okay, let's get the top part. Glue gun's gonna be very hot, so careful you don't burn yourself. Okay. Sometimes it's easier to do the inside where it's bent and folded because they'll stick out of it. Okay. Here we go. All the glue's in there. It should dry here in a bit. So I would just let it set. It looks pretty decent. I actually thought I would botch this up, but it doesn't look too bad. Let's take a couple trials. It might not look as perfect for you guys. It's not as perfect for me. See, the line's not straight. That's my OCD there. Now it's going to bug me, but it still works. I'll let it dry, and I'll show you guys how to get it up onto your helmet. Alrighty, now that your mesh mask is nice and dry, and it is firm on there, the material's not coming off, you know it's good to go. It should hold you for a very long time. The one that I've had it for about, let's see, 2 years now, and it is still holding up just perfectly. It just works fantastic here. I'm gonna put it on. You guys can see what it looks like. Sure, let's move it back. So it works fantastic with a helmet, mainly because you can tie it in, especially if you wear contacts. Man, you can't wear normal mesh masks with contacts. Okay, so you can tie it in. I adjusted it for the video. Let's see. Okay, so You got it hooked up on your head like this, and the best part about this is you can leave it hanging by the side of your face. So when you're setting up games or just getting ready, loading your mags, if there's like some timeout, but there's no game going on right now, you can just leave it on the side. You can talk to people. It's not in your way. You can keep your helmet on. If you've got a camera, you can keep it recording. You can breathe, which is the big thing. But as soon as game starts, you just pull it over your face and clip it in. And there we go, you got your face protection. You can still talk, you can still see, but your face is protected and you're not going to have to worry about losing your teeth, okay? How I set this up, get my head back on, is I just got 2 zip ties and I just pretty much fed the chin strap. One goes underneath the first bottom part and over the top, and then just around, and then you just cut off the excess, and then you do the same on the other side through the slit so it fits perfect. Kinda looks funny, you might not like the black bars there, but you can still figure out another way to do it. But this is how it works for me, and it just fits perfectly, so every time I go to clip it in, it's fitting just how I want it, and it gives me the perfect amount of face protection that I need. And this one's a little smaller, this one I just made, but it will still fit the bill. I'm going to keep this as a backup, or give it to friends if they come out airsofting and they don't want to get their face shot. So that's how that works. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and leave in the comments what you think, and if you're going to make one, and I would like to hear about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.